Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. We kind of expected a reversal in the markets, and we'll show you why. And we're going to be doing a chat session tonight, free for everybody on our website, on how to identify the big breakout moves. So come join us, it's free. This is the logic or the common sense that the Japanese rice traders have provided for us based upon what normally happens in human nature. Notice the gap up a couple of days ago in the overbought condition. One of two things were going to happen. Either this was start of a wave 3 on a J-hook pattern breakout, or this was exhaustion at the top. How do we tell either? Well, the Dow did a Doji Harami, telling us the buying had stopped. If it opened lower today, it told us to take profits because more than likely it was at least coming back down to test the 200. As you can see, they started selling off. Again, based upon the alert where they gapped it up in the overbought condition. Same scenario here over in the NASDAQ. They gapped it up. That was the alert to either look for them taking it higher. But this is just kind of a rule of thumb. If you see a gap up in the overbought condition, they should be heading in this direction. Anytime they trade lower and they close back below the low of the previous day's candle, that's a strong selling indication. Start taking profits. And that's why when we recommended Restoration Hardware today, look at your bearish best friend signal, where the Doji formed right at the 50, which is also in this downtrend. They gapped it down based upon earnings yesterday. It was time to short on any weakness. Anytime we can identify where the selling has started, the next thing we want to do is identify which candlestick signals provide the strongest selling factors. Same scenario here on our recommendation to short Carvana. There was a big bearish engulfing right here at this downward trend resistance level. Then over the next couple of days, it did what we call a double doji. Took it up, doji hammer indecisive, another indecisive, and then notice where they opened yesterday. Below the open of the previous day, which indicates strong selling, which adds more evidence that the 50 was not going to be breached. You were in a downtrend, confirming the bearish engulfing signal. Again, this is not rocket science. This is just identifying what human nature does time after time. So we're going to be doing a chat session tonight and how you identify the big breakout moves. Obviously, the fry pan bottom breakout is a very observable one. Notice how this fry pan bottom set up for months with indecisive trading, doji, 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 constant dojis, and then they broke out through the top of this fry pan bottom. And what was the result? An extremely strong price move with even a huge price move occurring today when the market itself was down 500 points. So we want to find those type of setups. We recommended buying ISPO. Notice how it was trading positive today, coming out of this series of dojis and a fry pan bottom. You could be buying this one on positive trading with the prospects of a big price move. Now, the big price move in this case is this stock's trading around the $10 range. Here's the $30 range. Here's the $40 range. This stock was all the way up to 100 on a big breakout day a few months ago. So the upside potential is enhanced by the fact that we got a high probability trade setup, a fry pan bottom breakout. Now the magnitude of the move could be very extensive. So if you're sitting trading every day, what's the logical things you want to find? The trade setups that are going to produce the biggest profits while you're sitting there trading. These are the type of things we learn to identify. There's the alert on Mullen. This is what we call rare research. Research analysis, reverse engineering. That told us there was something definitely different from the downtrend. It didn't confirm the next day, but notice the bullish engulfing signal, bullish engulfing signal. What was the trajectory forming? Another fry pan bottom setup. All we're looking for is a change of investor sentiment and then researching why that investor sentiment change occurred. So there's breakouts occurring every day. Today it was LGVN. We know what to do with this one, and this is what we're going to be demonstrating tonight, where this should open and what we expect based upon the open. Notice this was a best friend gap up. Telling you there was a brand new investor sentiment. So you go back and research what that news was that created that signal. These are what we're looking for, is the breakouts and knowing what to do the next day. So I always tell people, join us and do a 2-week free trial. There's no skin off anybody's nose to try it. And we call this our horseradish marketing. I think if you look at what the common sense indicators occur in the candlestick analysis, you'll see there's a lot of common sense there and puts your whole investment perspective in a whole different manner, putting you in the right direction at the right time with a high degree of probability. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.